published 0541 EDT, 3 October 2017 updated 0735 EDT, 3 October 2017 Former Swansea boss Bob Bradley doesn't have anything to prove on his return to management, with the man keyed of his Los Angeles Football Club appointment believing anti-American prejudice was partly to blame for his struggles. It is a year to the day since the Welsh side sacked head coach Francesco Guidolin and made Bradley the first American to manage in the Premier League. However, Bradley's dream move lasted just 11 games, and 85 days as Swansea's poor form led to another abrupt change in management at the Liberty Stadium. Bob Bradley does not have to prove anything after failure at Swansea, says John Thorrington. It was a chastening experience that leaves some portraying him as a figure of fun, but LAFC executive vice-president of soccer operations John Thorrington believes such talk is laughable. The former midfielder knows all about the uphill battle for acceptance that Americans can face in the UK and believes the vastly experienced coach will prove his capabilities with the Major League Soccer new boys. "Look, I lived that as a player," Thorrington, who came through the youth system at Manchester United before playing for Huddersfield and Grimsby, said. "When you come as an American into a UK locker room, you have to prove yourself doubly so." I think Bob accepted that challenge, and I am not one of these people who typecast him based on results of 10 games, but rather his body of work. LAFC Vice President John Thorrington believes a level of anti-American prejudice was at play. He knew the challenge he was facing there not as a coach, but certainly feeling. "I mean, American coaches are where US players were 20 years ago. I think now, over time, there is a more healthy level of respect and they're seen objectively, and I don't think I want to paint a sob story, nor would Bob. But, for me, if you know Bob, he doesn't have anything to prove. It is just the way he is. He is incredibly competitive, he is incredibly driven, so I don't think that was a necessary variable to lead him to be someone who we know will put us all into this project. That would have happened regardless." Whatever his standing in the UK, Bradley's appointment represents something of a coup for LAFC ahead of their inaugural season kicking off early next year. Bradley has been tipped to successfully lead LAFC into the MLS when they start next season working in MLS for the first time since his time in charge of now defunct Chivas USA, another Labist club. Bradley ticked all the right boxes for a new club with bold ideas. "The way we started the coaching decision-making process was we listed the characteristics we wanted in a coach, sort of name-blind," Thorrington said. "We didn't look at a candidate and then fill in the characteristics, we did it the other way around, and Bob ticks a lot of boxes in terms of what we want to be as a club. He has a rare combination of domestic and global experience and expertise, which fits what we want to be as a team and what we are as a club. Has developed young players, has developed young professional players, has brought young players through at various places, has been." You look at Mohamed Salah at Liverpool as an example of a guy that Bob has really influenced, so his reach is very global. He developed a lot of coaches, which we also think is a good indication of the type of man he is. You know, a lot of his values and principles align with what we're all about.